Hello, good morning, investors and corporate. Welcome to Digital Roadshow First Quarter 2024 Performance Review. This section will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start the section by 30-minute presentation, followed by 15-minute Q&A. And during Q&A, investors may leave your question in meeting room chat box or use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. So may I now invite Mac Group Public Company Limited to start the presentation.
Good morning. Welcome to Mac Digital Roadshow. So today, myself, Piya, CFO, will present the data for the company, and with James,
Good morning.
CEO.
Good morning.
So our agenda today will be cover on the company background and third quarter financial update. For Mac, our accounting we start on July and we close on June. So our Q3 is equal to other company on Q1. And the last agenda will be business update. So from the background, Mac we listed in SET already 10 years, but for the business, this year will be our 50 years. We start in 1925. We start from the denim, jeans, denim jacket, but right now we diversify to be more on the lifestyle. And on the sales, right now denim is only 40%, and the rest is from the denim product. Right now we offer head to toe, so we have cap hats, we have hoodies, t-shirt, belt, bag and shoes. And for the company, since listed, we have quite a good on the dividend yield. We pay out almost 100%. We pay normally around 90%, so you can see from the graph from last 10 years, which is above our payout policy at 50%. And for Mac, we have a fully integrated supply chain. We have our in-house design. We have our factory, which we produce in the jeans and t-shirt. Right now, jeans is 40% and t-shirt is 20%. So nearly 2/3 of the main revenue is come from our own factory. And we have the warehouse management system. And on the we just finished on the MFC last year, and we up and run for 1 year already. We integrate all the stock. We used to have the offline online in separate location, but right now we integrate in same roof. So we have more efficiency on the stock inventory management. We have the in-house and outsource our logistic network, and we have right now nearly 600 point of sale throughout the country in Thailand. And we have the active customer engagement CRM. Right now we have around 1.6 million, and we have quite active on. We use the Line OA to communicate with our customer. From what we have fully integrated supply chain, we can keep our business very flexible and we can maintain high margin. Right now, our margin improved to around 64, nearly 65, and we still have a very high cash, around 1.5 billion, and zero debt with the bank. Last year on December, we just got on the AA ESG rating, and this year we try to aim to be AAA for this year. So that's for the background, and for the result on Jan to Feb. Our sales increased around 4%, even though the sentiment on the macro side is not that good. We have our sales at 995 compared to 957 on the Q3 last year. And for total 9 months, we have sales around 3,178. We increased around 12.2%. And for the impact on the net profit, we slightly increased around 1%. We closed in Q3 at 165 compared to 163 last year. And for 9 months, we have 577 on the impact we increased around 10% on their profit. We still have cash around 1.5 billion as mentioned. And for the sales, we still grow on the offline around 10% for 9 months. And our online, we increased quite a lot, 33% for 9 months. Right now, online sales account around 10% of total sales. And most of the online is come from TikTok. Right now, TikTok account around 60% of the online as they keep growing. For the gross margin, you can see that in this quarter is quite low on 62.6, which is we try to deplete our old inventory and from the promotion. So from the gross profit, 623, up only 0.4%, but for 9 months we still grow at nearly 11%. Our gross profit to around 2 billion for 9 months, and for the margin is still 64.1%. In Q4, our margin will come back to normal above 64%, which we already saw it in April. For SG&A this quarter, we can keep the expense lower in both amount and percentage. The amount is 418, down 1.4%, and also SG&A to sales down to 42%. For 9 months, we keep the SG&A to sales below 42. Right now it's 41.9, and it's increased around 11.6 on the percentage. And for EBIT for Q3, we increased around 5%, and the EBIT margin 21.3. For 9 months, our EBIT increased 11.7% to 743, and for the EBIT margin still keep as last year is 23. And for the NPAT, the net profit, 9 months we have growth around 10%. And for the balance sheet, from the cash, we still have around 1.5 billion. And from the inventory, you can see that it's still above compared to last year. But from this number, the inventory will going down to around 1.2 at around June, at the end of our fiscal year. And you can see from the right-hand side on the graph, the inventory month turn right now is around 1.9. 10.9, sorry, 10.9. And it will down to around 10.2, 10.3 at the end of this year. And we will see the month turn to be single digit in next year. And also you can see from the ROA and ROE, we keep expanding. ROA at 17% and ROE at 19%. On this quarter, we also pay out the interim dividend from the first half. From the first half performance, we pay out 1.5 baht per share. Next is for the business update.
All right. Good morning. I think Khun Piya has taken you through all the key financial indicators. Just like to mention that we're basically growing at about double digits through 9 months, both top and bottom line, and we expect that trend to continue as we get into the last corner of our fiscal year. We have about 6 weeks to go, and we are on track to deliver the commitments that we have made. So things are looking good despite the operating environment turning into headwind over the last couple of months. But I think through our strategies, through our execution, and through our relentless cost controls and managing all the key finance and expenses, I think we'll end up in a good place at the end of the year to get ready to continue our expansion next year, which will be quite aggressive in the way that we're projecting our business. Okay, so what have we done in the last quarter? We maintain our overall strategy of driving our margins, keeping it close to 65% at gross profit level, controlling the SG&A, while at the same time continuing to bring out new relevant products to meet the demands of our customers, This includes all areas, whether it's denim, non-denim accessories. I think T-shirts and everything, we continue to do well in terms of rolling out new products. I think, if anything, the key indicators of the sell-through of our products have been quite satisfactory. So I think we are now, through upgrading our design team over the last full year, starting to reap the benefit of products that meet the needs of our customers better than we have done in the past, and that's reflected in the sell-out and the sell-through. One of our key strategy is to also continue to partner with organizations and companies that meet and fit with our own DNA. As you know, our slogan is My Mac, My Way, and we've almost completed now our first phase of our collaboration with the Tourism Authority of Thailand, where we are trying to capitalize and take advantage of the push to bring in more tourists to the country. So we came up with a very interesting campaign. We're about 2/3 of the way through that campaign now, and I think we will evaluate the overall results once it's done. But some of the initial indicators see it's doing okay, and it's bringing new. And these are just some of the pictures of the products. The concept is we join with Pak Klang, the central part of Thailand, with 17 provinces, that we are created specific T-shirts and designs that represents the key elements of those cities or provinces, and we work in coordination. And the basic mechanics is, if you're a tourist, if you go, whether you're a local tourist or you're an international tourist, you show proof of purchase of staying overnight, and then you come and redeem these T-shirts free at our Mac stores, which we have, as Kun Pia said, quite a lot in the country. So that's the benefit to us. We get additional traffic into the stores. So these are just some of the highlights I thought. And together with that, there's a whole host. We also have T-shirts that we redeem for free with proof of purchase or spending, and we also have products that we sell. Okay, these are just some of the pictures highlighting some of the specialty, uniqueness, unique characteristics of each of the provinces that we've done. Okay, moving on. So I've talked about controlling our margins, making sure that we do well, coming up with new products. And then as far as our outlets or our channel management is concerned, one of our key push over the last couple of years has been the expansion with our partnership with PTT, rolling out our Mac outlet. To date, we have about 129. We've added 17 more. So on a full year basis, we will be at about 150 stores. Okay, and clear positioning. We do get lower margins because we use it to sort of liquidate aged inventory. But the occupation cost is much lower. So from a store profit, it's just on an equal par to all other channels. So we've been quite happy with this, and we will continue to look for this. Okay, one of the key measures that we look at is productivity, sales per square meter. And I think throughout all our channels, whether it's outlet, new outlets, it's been quite satisfactory. We're hovering about between 5,000 and 6,000, depending on the store, per square meter per month. So you can do the math yourselves. Okay. We're now have availability basically in every area of the country, whether it's north, central, east, south, or northeast. Okay. Another key strategy is about our customer experience. So you can see I'm sort of telling a story here from margin management, product launch, channel management, and now it's all about the customers and building that experience. We've cleaned up our membership about a year and a half ago, where we took out all the non-active members and sort of revamped the whole campaign, brought in Lino Way. And when we restarted, recalibrated, our member was about 1 million about a year ago. We've now built that up to about 1.6 million. And I think this is important because this is an opportunity for us to communicate directly with our customers, get feedback from them. We even get input from them on how we want to talk to them, how we want to manage, what promotion we want to run, birthday gifts, and all that stuff. And this channel is very important because active members, we can track who buys what, how often they buy, how much they spend. And for active members, you can see versus non-active, they purchase more in terms of absolute value and also pieces than non-members. So this is a key strategy for us. The CRM also gives us a good base on the composition of our user base. Happy to report that, we cover the gambit in terms of all the generations, whether it's Gen Z, Millennial, Gen X, if you add all that up, it's almost 80–90% of our core. So I think that's an indication of the product that we've come up with. It's relevant, it's topical, and it meets the needs of our customers. Okay, so that just wraps up. Let me just conclude a little bit on our key strategy, which is margin management, channel expansion, product introduction, upgrade, and our customer focus. So those are the core strategies. Supporting all this core strategy is organization development, which was actually the first piece that I did when I came in a few years ago, get the organization capability and upgrade the skills. And we are now seeing the results of the investment that we did in the first couple of years. So as I look forward, I think as we go into next year, our aim is to continue the double-digit growth, both top line and bottom line. I would anticipate that the bottom line should be growing much faster than the top line. And that's going to be through margin management, through cost control, and our cost control, not only what we spend at the storefront, but our logistics, our warehouse, and also our cost of goods. We have now broadened our supply point, gone more international, where I think next year we're up to about 35% of all our products will be coming from outside of Thailand. So we have a nice balance. And the learning from this was during COVID, we suffered a little bit with reliability of local supplier to get on time in full service. So we've now mitigated that risk and move forward. So I think that's the outlook. Looks good. We expect good performance to continue to close this year, which puts our fundamentals in place to continue our expansion and our growth next year.
The session has come to an end. So on behalf of the Stock Exchange of Thailand, I would like to thank you investors and corporate for joining the conference. We look forward to welcome you all again in the next quarter. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณนะคะ
สวัสดีครับ